Think back. It's season 5 and all of your friends have gotten off for the night, but you decide to stay on and get back on the ground for your first solo win. You've been playing for a while now and always got so close to seeing that #1 victory royale from your own efforts, but never quite got the last shot in that you needed. You have a few bad games and decide that this next one is going to be your last one before you get off and go to bed. You played through the match and do miles better than you have in your last handful of games. Fast forward to the top 3. You've got good loot, full health and shields, plenty of materials, and the most kills you've ever had on your belt alone, so you're feeling really confident in the fight you're about to pick with that Black Knight you've seen running around in the open. Take out your blue bolt-action sniper and hit him for a 210. A clean headshot. It's a 1 versus 1, but you don't know where the other player is, so your heart starts racing. You look around from the safety of your base, and a player wearing the default skin just hops out of a bush with the pickaxe out. A wave of relief washes over you, and you decide to mess with them like your favorite streamer does. You go for a trap kill and run at the default, blueprints in hand, ready to end your best game all night on a high note. As you get close though, default pulls out a pump shotgun and hits you for over 100 damage. You build up out of shock and try to heal, and as you're sitting in your 1x1 get ready to drink your minis, the default skin is already starting to build up towards you. You start building up as well to try and counter them and stop them from taking your high ground, but as you near the top of your ramp, you hit your head on something. Cone? You quickly try to run back down, but you realize you're in a box now and none of those walls are yours. And just like that, 2 traps got placed. You try to pickaxe the back wall in an attempt to dodge the traps, but it's too late. The traps go off and your game is over. Shortly after your death, you spectate the now confirmed to be fake default who's flossing underneath your loot. You learn from your mistake and remember to spare no one. Fake defaults were the bane of casual players for several seasons, but with the start of Chapter 2, I feel like that's no longer the case and I want to talk about why. So let's get to it. At the start of Chapter 2, we got a new map, new art style, and with that also came a brand new look for the default skins. In comparison to how they used to look, the new variants look good enough that any player, no matter how many skins they had, would enjoy wearing them. When I first saw them, I thought they looked amazing, and much less newbie than last chapter's defaults. In my opinion, they have the value of what an 800 V-Bucks skin would look like at this point in the game's life, and if these were separate skins, I'd gladly buy at least 2 of them. Though I feel like if they were paid skins, they would probably be the first skins to be cheaper than 800 V-Bucks, due to how simple they are. Despite that, they are a massive step up, and seeing these skins in game definitely doesn't give off the same vibe the old ones did back in the day. But another reason behind that though is due to the fact that on top of these skins looking good enough to be cheaper paid skins, skill-based matchmaking keeps throwing you against players that are around your skill level, and in higher skilled lobbies, most players have already enjoyed the game enough and invested the time to justify buying a few item shop cosmetics or the battle pass. So some people that would be using this skin are more likely using various paid cosmetics with them due to the fact that almost everything kind of works with default skins, at least in my experience. Most players don't even try to act like a default nowadays because there's just no real way to hide it because of skill-based matchmaking. Most players will know that, this default skin must be pretty good, otherwise they would not be here, so they know they can't just like mess around with them. They can clap you just as well as you can clap them, and with that, they know not to hesitate in any kind of fight. And I'm sure most players at this point have run into enough fake defaults, so have learned a lesson anyways, so even if skill-based matchmaking wasn't a thing, I don't think these players would really receive much mercy. I really do think with the new default skins looking as good as they do, it appeals to all players as an option in comparison to like the last chapter, bringing more widespread uses to it, and in conjunction with skill-based matchmaking, it's a lot harder to hide your skill level and fake default for like cheap kills and wins. And that's really all I've got to say on this matter. You like the new default skins? And hopefully none of you have fallen victim to any fake defaults lately. I doubt you'd want to admit that, but let me know what you think of the new look in the comments below. If you want to keep up on updates going on with me IRL or some weird random thoughts that come to my mind, follow me on Twitter at JustBetaKick. If you want to chat with me directly, join my Discord server. And if you want to play a few games with me here and there, add me on Epic. My name is JustBetaKickYT, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.